brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, Good Brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody, Good Brunchin'. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. Good Brunchin'.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Good Brunchin Podcast. Welcome, people. What up? It's your favorite host from the Good Brunchin Podcast, your boy, Bill the Billionaire, Ace Brown, and Tamika in the building for the Good Brunchin Podcast. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Welcome. You already know y'all can catch us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Monday through Friday from 12 to 1, and on GS Radio on Monday nights at 8 p.m. So y'all can catch your favorite brunch podcast. Hope everybody's doing well. I missed y'all yesterday, but I know the team did their thing and held it down. It was real deep yesterday, so pause. So, I said pause. I paused it. I paused it before the angry producer got me. But family, what's good? Ace, what's good? Tamika, what up?
Ain't nothing, man. Another day.
Another day.
Just maintain. How was your outing? You seen?
I'm gonna tell you right now, the outing was me. I'm glad you asked. I know you don't care, but I'm glad you asked. No, let me tell you something. After I got out the outing, like first off, the networking joint there, networking piece, I gotta say, is one of the dopest things. And a lot of people say a lot of them business deals happen out there on that green. You know what I mean? So I'm happy I'm getting my game up because I feel a lot of business deals coming in the future, just manifesting that. You know what I'm saying? Just we speaking that into existence. But yesterday was definitely dope. And I'm gonna be honest, I was excited to get out of there. Normally one of my showing points is driving, and my driving wasn't there yesterday. I think I had about 3 good drives, but one of them, I ended up scoring 299 yards. Hitting it 299 yards. That's my longest drive ever. So that is actually amazing. Shocked myself. So I'll be posting that video after the show.
I was about to say, is that good, bad?
No, that's amazing. No, that's 300 and that's almost 300 yards. I mean, 1 yard short of 300 yards. So, like I said, for doing it for a year and some change, out doing some outings, I definitely want to get and do more of it. I was out at the range today with some people that that's just trying to learn. So it was definitely dope, and it was also a good cause. It's a church out here in Bergen County that they were raising money for. So next year, I'm definitely gonna have the Save This Golf tournament. So we gonna have, it's gonna be a whole weekend though. We're gonna do things different. We got the Heckler's Hole. My man, shout out to my man Ryan. My man Ryan is out there. Ryan Patrick, he's out there doing these jokes on people at a hole. So there's a hole, and he just sits there and heckles you as you go. The joint is hilarious. And I'm like, I'm putting that into the Save This Golf. So we might have to just sit. Ace, that's why I might call you and say, Ace, I need you to sit at hole 11 and sit there and just go in and joke. And it's recorded, the whole thing. And,
listen, I'm here to help where I need to be.
He said, I know my role.
That's my role. I'm like how said on Kings of Comedy. You know what I mean? I start off smooth and then I go left. You know what I mean? Like,
come on now.
My brother Bill is about to take this hole and go far. He is taking his time because he's been practicing very hard. Anytime he steps on the green, he makes the money shot. Let's see what he can do. God damn, dog. God damn.
Bro.
He was almost there, but god damn. Like that's what I'm.
This big dude, pause, goes up there, right? So now you're at the T where you're driving off. So that's like the big driver, right? So the dude is up there and he's like, he's like, yo, there is a lot of water on this course, but I think you got more on your back. The dude was sitting there soaked and sitting there like, I was like,
hey, yo.
And then one dude, he said, yeah, You look like you went to your family. He said he went to the family reunion or something and was bragging about your beautiful, like one of your cousins that you slept with or something like that. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
and
see,
like, yeah,
Hey,
baby,
yo.
I'd be like this.
wild.
Look, y'all pull up on the cart. I'd be like this. Hey, I would stay, but let me borrow that shit to run to the store real quick. I'll be right.
Nah, that
Like, yeah, I would do that.
hilarious. So
That's
we definitely
good.
gonna have a hecklers. We're gonna have a heckler's hole. We're gonna do a comedy show, but I'm actually in talks with somebody yesterday. I'm putting that whole thing together. So it's definitely gonna be dope. And it's not, and I say it's for people that even if you ain't never played golf before or whatever, you want to get ahead and go out there. This way, the way they play it in these tournaments, it's good to play. So like I can get ahead and drive to get us out there. Ace, you'll get ahead and drive, and let's say it goes all the way to your right, you just pick up the ball and then drop it where my ball is at and play from there. So
dope.
it speeds the whole
That
game.
keeps the
So,
game going.
it keeps it going because if not, if we're waiting for you going over here, it's scared. So they
No,
play
you'll
like
be waiting.
longer.
You'll be waiting till the next day. You'll be waiting.
Exactly. So they be playing best ball and stuff like that. But honestly,
I seen one. It's crazy because I seen a clip of somebody. They ran into Tiger Woods at like a place. I don't know if you saw this video. And
he's on his knees, pause.
Yeah, yo, and he did like a drive. I was like,
he was a drive. Yeah, he was like, all right, we got your best. Let's see who can drive the furthest.
I was
So
like,
he had a
yo,
driving
that's
contest.
crazy.
Yeah, Tiger's different. I don't know if you've seen it in one of the tournaments he just played. He's a righty or whatever, right? But with the way the ball was, he couldn't hit righty, so he had to like flip the club and hit the other way, hit lefty. I mean, I'm able to, I can do it both ways, but not like that. Tiger's different. Tiger's different, but it was definitely a great outing. And I would tell anybody, if you ever want to get ahead and learn, just get out there and just have fun. You know, try the thing and enjoy yourself and try something different. My man Ryan Patrick. But people, you already know. If y'all want to get in ever send in any emails, y'all can send them in to the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, and that's where we'll read your emails and we'll read them right here on the show. And you're gonna see from this email, people send us in anything. All right. When I mean anything, because I've never heard nothing like this.
Vonnie's right. She said you could do both ways. Wow.
Pause. I'm ambidextrous. I'm ambidextrous. Okay.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I mean, she brought it up.
She brought it up, so I'm mad I missed it. I'm mad I missed it. Go ahead, Vonnie. Go ahead, Vonnie. You caught that one.
Yo, Vonnie, you got to chill out. Come out.
On, Vonnie. Listen, you caught that one.
But people, like I said, if y'all want to send any emails, y'all can send the emails into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, and we will get ahead and read that email. So you know what time it is. It's, we got mail. We got mail, y'all.
You got mail.
There you go.
Hey, listen, me and Mika used to it. We ain't have nothing yesterday. We was like this.
Listen, I was watching the show yesterday. We ain't got no applause. We ain't got no applause.
Look, we was like this.
I said, I'm not touching nothing.
Nah, I knew Meek wasn't touching. No, when Meek was in control,
I'm with it. I said, and then before you get into the email, the funny part was when we were done. And Mika said, all right, y'all be good. Mika said, y'all be good. Have a blessing. She said, the ancestors want us to stay, I guess. Hold on. It kept going. Then she said, we back. Hold up. Here you go, Ace. All right. Y'all have a blessed one. It kept looking at yo. We are done.
No, the funny part, I'm watching it and I'm like, and Meek was like, yep, I'm not pressing, doing nothing. But the bad part is, y'all don't see what I see. I can see the angry producer, right? So as the angry producer is going to You Got Mail, the angry producer is like this. So I'm thinking he's like high and stuck, something like this. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh man, we got.
Y'all both trying to see who's gonna press the button first.
All right. So look, people, we're gonna go ahead and get into this email, and just bear with me.
You've got mail.
Thank you.
There we go.
Right. Good Brunchin family. I couldn't wait to send this email. I've heard some crazy emails on this show. It said, "Hey, why not share my story? Me and my boyfriend like to enjoy porn during some sex at night. Last night, during a sexy evening, it was my turn to pick what type of porn we would watch. I decided to go with something different, a gay porn. My boyfriend said, I'm not watching that shit. You do you. To my surprise, I found myself really turned on by it. I never watched it before, and I'm curious if there are other women who feel the same way. Is this something you've heard before? And how common is this for women to be turned on by gay porn? Signed, Safe Place.
Hey, yo!
Now listen, people, I know y'all feel like this is a safe place, but this is getting to become a different place, okay? First off, for him, he was like this. Nah, you can get ahead and watch that shit. So you gonna tell me y'all participated in sex and she was just watching it herself on the phone? Like you was like, all right, turn your phone that way, or she like what? Like, talk to me, help me understand. Ace, what's wrong, man? Talk, Ace. What's up? What's up? Hey, unmute yourself.
Wait a minute. Maybe I missed the part. She watched gay porn, but was it man on man? Was it woman on woman?
Yeah, you know, man on man.
Why? Like, why? Like, how does that? What's going on with you? Like that? Yo, you a freak? Cause like, what? How does that entice you?
And just like Randy said, sir, run.
Right.
Run. Like, there's no way, because I'm telling you right now, like you, I'm gonna be honest. I've watched porn. You know, we watch porn, you know, during sex sometimes. We've done that, right? So now, if I'm doing that, and during the sex, you see the shit in the porn, you're like, oh, I want to try that. There's no way. There's nothing that she can watch.
Right.
That she can say, hey, baby, turn over real quick. Like, what?
There's nothing appealing to that.
His booty is in danger, Randy. You are right, man. You are right.
Because what's going to wind up happening is the question is going to come up. Like Vonnie said, I don't do two males and a female threesome.
Yeah.
What's going to wind up happening is she's going to, if you don't say nothing about it,
she's gonna play with you.
Well, not only that, she's gonna ask, can another dude come in? I pause. Like, she gonna be, hey, what's up?
That's the next thing. That's going to be the next thing.
That's the next step.
Trying to set you up. She's trying to set you up.
That's the next step. And you're not saying anything about it. And I think we talked about it before. When it comes, you not saying nothing is basically inviting it. You're not saying nothing. Like how we talked about. Remember that day? She said, this is out my expertise. Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, this is another segment of Downtown the Booty Hole. That's the thing. But remember, and I know, Bill, you wasn't feeling well that day. Remember, I'm sorry, Vaughn. I'm looking at the thing, how Vonnie said, two cucumbers should never be bumping to turn me over.
What I'm always saying. What is it that I'm always saying?
Right.
Don't go together.
But remember me when we was having the day on Juneteenth, when we was having the show, and we were talking about tipping a barber. You're tipping him, and you're basically saying you're doing a great job.
Right.
This is the same thing. You are telling her, if you don't say nothing, you're telling her, I'm cool with this. So the next step for her is, what's up with another dude?
So she's the one that's sending the email, and she's the one that's saying that she was turned on by that.
Yes. Talk about it, me. Talk about it.
Her next
like,
step
first off, is like this. All right. Let me ask the women.
I, as a woman, I can't. Like that. There's nothing at all that I even get a nothing. Like that's even.
Did you see that? She's like, nothing that gives me like.
Not even for me to feel like. Woo.
Wait. Here's my thing, and Bill, go back in the letter. I want to know.
Go ahead.
Was she watching just man on man, or was it a threesome?
No, it was a man on man.
No, it's man on man.
Gay porn. It's a straight.
Okay.
Just straight gay.
Because at least if it was a threesome,
that I'm cool with.
She's looking at her
even
standard.
with that, I'm not cool. Even with that, like 2 guys and 1 girl. I'm not cool with threesomes, period. But that
I would understand it, because I would say that's her fantasy. That may not be yours. It may not be Vonnie's. It may not be the next person, but that's her fantasy. But if it's just 2 guys, what do you get out of it? You know what I mean? Some things aren't allowed in the bedroom. Hell, girl. let them tie you up, put it in the wagon, and push you down the hill. You know, something that there is an extreme. Yeah, it is.
But now my thing is this, Ace, and I'm gonna ask women. I think I know the answer, but I don't know everything. For sometimes guys can see two girls kiss and be like, "Yo, that just turned me on."
Right?
Could that be it for women? Like two guys kissing, because I know sometimes for women, two girls kissing is like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So could that be?
What nationality are they? I don't know. I'm confused. See, I'm confused with that because I don't see what she gets out of it.
And that's
I don't see what she gets. What is it? What?
But I don't see what she gets out of it. See what God. Women bring more of a sensual thing. So if somebody was to pose the question to me and Bill say, well, what do you get out of seeing two women? It's sensual. It's something, you know what I'm saying? Like
we don't know
there's some kind of there's some I don't know. That's because I've never seen that. So I would love to know from her, like, what are you getting out of that?
Yeah. Listen,
what is it about that made you?
I need safe place.
After y'all finished, wait. Like, what I want to know is, after it finished, did she want to do it, watch it again?
Well, I don't. All right, my thing is this.
No, I'm asking. I hope she sent the email.
I hope she. I want to. But now, Ace, let me. This is the thing that messes me up. If me and my wife are watching porn, that's what we do when we have sex.
Right.
And she says that means something that we do together. So we're both watching these things, right? But then he said in the email, she said, "Yo, I'm good. You go ahead and do that shit if you want." So it's kind of like you can watch it. Now I've been in a situation where I'll go ahead and watch them, and I'm like, okay, it's just for me, whatever.
Yeah, he watched it.
By there's no way you didn't see. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He watched all of that.
You even being okay with letting her watch that while we're doing something is crazy to me.
That's not. Let's be real. That's not even realistic. If it's on, you took a glance and watched it. You seen what was going on.
He saw something.
You saw what was going on. Now, you might not been
the whole
into
move.
It. Right. You might not been into it, but you saw what was happening. You was like, okay.
I would have said, you want to watch that? You better go by yourself over there.
But like Vonnie just said, maybe she likes to see a man being dominated. And I think I've heard Queen say that. Queen was in here before and
dominated by who? By a woman most of the time.
But then it's weird, bro. I get it. It's for us, but there are people out here that are into that. Like they'll
but you ain't watching not watching domination.
But watch this. There's a chick, like even in one of the shows, like she'll sit there and watch her man get pleased by another man, and she'll be turned on and watching like the dude getting topped off or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how am I seeing my man get topped off by another man? And that's turning on.
I mean, I get what you're saying because I mean, in one of them, I think it was like all the Queen's Men. It was something like that. They could make
that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, their own magic. Yeah, they could.
Right.
To me, it's just.
I'm all about making my own magic, but you know what I'm saying. But I
just don't get. I just don't get what. Like, I get what you're saying, bro. We don't get it because we're not into that. But I don't get. Like, it's. She got a lot of questions because there's a lot of questions that's gonna come up. Like, first of all, is it the dominant?
I'm emailing back. I said I need you to watch the show, and I need some responses.
Let's go off of what you said. Let's go off.
What is it that turns you on about?
That's what I was gonna say. Check this out, Meek. Let's go off of what you said, bro. You said maybe she likes watching a man. So you like a man topping him off, or you like seeing your man get topped off? Because that's a big difference. A woman saying I like seeing my man get pleased by another woman. That's totally different than it can only be a man. What do you mean it can only be a man? Like,
what kind of
do you want
to bring somebody? It's got to be a guy,
right? Do you want that act, or you want the man? Like, I want to see another man in here doing it. That's totally different. What's going on with you? That's two different things. Like I've heard stories. I've seen people be like, "Yo, I want to see my partner get pleased by another person." I get that. Don't agree. But I can get that. If a man say, "Yo, I'm into seeing my woman get pleased by another dude," do you think, bro? I ain't here to. That's your thing. However, if a dude say it can only be another woman, fam, what you really into? If a woman say, "I only want to be by another man," what you? Because if he don't go that way or she don't go that way, you pushing that off.
Mm-hmm. But listen.
I
want you. It's a safe place. I want you to do me a favor. Please email us back and answer some of these questions because this is wild. And I'm happy you feel like this is a safe place. So we need some answers. So if you can go ahead and email us back, and anybody else that wants to get an email,
I'm not mature enough for today's email. That's hilarious. Now, Vonnie said something that was good. Vonnie said she is giving. She liked the act. She was open enough to ask him to watch. So they probably been freaky. And then Derek said, "Not gonna lie, this episode needs to change names from the Good Brunch and the Good Bustin'." That's hilarious.
Hey, yo. But people send those emails into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, and we'll get and read those emails right here on the show. So we appreciate y'all sending them in. And I don't know what she said. She said, "No judgment, just not my cup of tea."
Yeah. Like, I ain't judging you.
It's a judgment.
Yeah, I'm not here to judge you. I just can't. I just would love to know what does it. What when you did that? Like, did you? Like, I was watching.
What was it? What about that movie, that porn, turned you on? What was it?
Nick is very bothered by this. Right?
Wait. Here's one. I don't know if y'all watch BMF. This reminds me of the scene, and I know I might be far behind. This reminds me of the scene with a mother was about to play with herself looking at the business card. I don't know if y'all watch BMF, but for people that watch BMF, remember when the mother, this past one, the moms had the dude's business card and was laying in the bed.
I know what you're talking
and she was about to play with herself off of the business card.
Because she
right. I was like, off the business card?
You know, they'd be like this, "Oh my God, I see his name." Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be different.
Yo, come on,
different
now.
stuff. But listen, people.
Card.
Yeah, it gets different. But people, we just decided, last week we didn't get to go ahead and do it on Thursday. We said we just going to flip it up and add our new segment to Tuesdays here on the podcast. So we have now on Tuesdays, we're going to be doing green flag or red flag. All right. You know, we have those red flags and when you meet people in different situations. So we're going to give you a whole bunch of different green flags and red flags and let us know, what's a green flag for you or what's a red flag for you. If you guys have any that y'all wanted us to ask, get and put it in the comments and we'll go ahead and read them on here also. But now let me just explain the rules because I know there's some people like Ace that will be so technical when we do it. Okay.
Give it to me.
When we ask certain questions, it's on, let's say, first meeting. But then, obviously, I'm going to have to know you for a little while to take it to this level.
So then add that in before you bring that one in.
I'm saying it right. All right, there you go. I'll make it.
At least so we know. Like, if this one is different, like, if you get someone that you know is different, be like, all right, so with this one, you've been knowing the person.
Okay. Yeah, He's going to be like this. How long they been living there? How many days?
Let me tell you. Wait.
So like for the last one, you had this. Look, y'all been talking to each other. Y'all have the phone number, but this person keeps communicating through social media. I'd be like, all right, cool, that's different. But if I'm thinking like, yo, I just met this person.
Real quick, has anybody been watching the YSL trial?
The who?
The whole trial with Young Thug, his whole trial.
No. But I do know he's talking about the dude that
Woody. That's you, Ace. That's you, my nigga.
The dude that plead the fifth on his name. Yo, they was like, how old are you? He's like, I plead the fifth. They like, you only want to tell us how old you are. He's like, I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Yo,
I'm gonna call Ace Woody. Pause. I'm like Woody from the YSL.
That dude had the couple clips I saw had me dying. He was like, yo, what about
that fucking case is hilarious. That guy Woody, but that's Ace. That's Ace, y'all.
Oh my God,
that's hilarious. Yeah, that dude was like this. I plead the fifth. They're like, what's your date of birth?
He said. He said, but didn't I answer? I answered. No, his comebacks, his freaky comebacks. He like this nigga's a nut. He don't give a fuck. He don't care.
First one, Bill. Before we get into the first one, he reminds me of the guy, and it was an unfortunate situation. But the guy that ran, he ran through the parade with the truck and he killed people. I forgot what city it was in. Right, but he defended himself. And he's defending him, but he's asking his baby mother questions that has nothing to do with the case. So he like, is your baby father in the courtroom? She's like, yeah, it's you. He was like, who? Me? So then she's like, yes, you. He was like, I ain't got no name. She's like, so she says his name. So they're like, objection. What does this have? He was like, grounds. They was like, what does that have to do with the case? He was like, I'm asking. So he says, do I take care of my kids? She said, no, you don't. He said, objection. The judge said, what does that have to do with the case?
Yo.
It's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, Daryl Brooks. Daryl Brooks.
I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. Before we get into it, we're gonna kind of warm up with it, but I gotta ask y'all questions. Have you willingly ever ignored a red flag in the early stages of dating? And if you did, what was the red flag that you ignored?
Nah,
you seen a red flag. You seen the red flag from the joint, and you was like, nah, I'm just gonna ignore it and keep it going. Meek, you look like you're thinking, Meek. You have you done it? Have you ignored a red flag?
You know,
I think I have.
I
think I have.
Okay, go ahead.
So
what
was
got
the
a
red
legit
flag?
red flag?
I'm just trying to think of one because it's too many.
Okay. I will say this, but I don't know if this is really considered a red flag. This is just something that I know a lot of guys said. And it was whether or not the girl you dealing with, their mother look good. If their mother don't look good, you see how she going to turn out to be later on. Don't fuck with her.
So mom don't look good, just a red flag.
Like I was told that. Like, look at the moms. If the moms don't look good, that's how she gonna look in the future. So you might.
But what if she look like her father?
That nigga ugly too.
Look. That last dude need to ask that because he might want to sleep with his father. But I'm just saying,
right?
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, for me, I
my God.
about that. I've actually sat here and you gotta look at like what her mom look like. Okay, so they age well. You gotta start looking at what aunt like, and if mom don't look good, be like this.
What the aunt look like? Yeah, do she got
what the aunt look like? You gotta see what the jeans is looking like. Because if the jeans ain't jeaning, because I seen one girl and I was like this, yo, you cute now, and I know like a lot of this is like the hair. I'm talking about now. Just imagine this chick, right? Imagine this chick that wig, weave, eyelashes, crazy makeup all the time, right? But you see her mother, she don't wear none of that stuff. And you be like, And then you start thinking about when she wake up in the morning, that all this is gonna get hard. You're gonna get tired. You ain't want to put that lashes on at a certain age. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to start doing that. You ain't going to take care. So you're gonna be able to live that she ain't really got no hair. Like you got to know what you going
up again. Hold on. Sue Villain said a red flag was a broken door handle in the bathroom and a hole in the bedroom wall. She was clapping them cheeks knowing it was signs of I was still clapping them cheeks knowing it was signs of DV. And it was. So I guess his thing is he was dealing with a chick that had been dealing with domestic violence. And he still, I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, that could be kind of a red flag. But sure enough, if that's a red flag with the ugly mother, I did that and ignored it.
Yeah, my red flags in the bottom compared to Ace.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if that's considered one, but that one right there.
Okay, so let me see. All right, so let's go ahead. This is not too bad. We're gonna start off late. Green or red flag? Dutch on the first date. They don't go ahead and pay for the first date, ladies. No matter what, I don't care who it is. On the first date, we going Dutch. And even if, let's say, for the guys, like if a girl says, "Nah, you're not paying for me for the first date," is that a red flag or is that a green flag? Nah. Ace, we know Ace don't care. Ace
On the first date,
first date. I mean, what the first date?
Yeah, first date.
You pay your half, I pay my half. Like
it's gonna probably be different for women because my thing is, it's not that I'm not offering it, but if she says it, you know what I mean, and she's adamant about that. Like, I ain't gonna be all beasting over that. If her thing is, I'm adamant about paying my half. Shit. Now I will say this. Hold up. Now I will say I will be skeptical if I'm gonna get a second date. Because
you're gonna get one?
Yeah.
She's gonna give you one.
Yo, if she's adamant about paying for this first one, did I fuck up that bad?
But see, I take it two ways. Like you said, if she's adamant about paying and she real aggressive, like, nah, I can do it. Like, for me, it could be a red flag depending on how she's giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm feeling I don't need no man to pay for me. And already I'm like, I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that type of thing. I'm just trying to be a gentleman. But if you're going to be one of those, this is the first date, just imagine later on something else is going to happen to where I was like, I don't know.
A lot of people, everybody's saying green flag, green. Everybody's saying green. That's what I'm saying. I mean, for me, I get what you're saying with it. But for me, my thing is, if she was adamant, like if I take Meek out and she's adamant, like, no, I'm paying mine, I'm going to be like, yo. Because most of the time, women be like, I'm going to pay for it so you can't say I owe you nothing.
Randy said, y'all control it. Let that woman be herself.
You're right. Like, yo, do your thing. Like, I'm not worried about it. But if she's like adamant, if I'm like, me, I got it. She's like, no, I got it. I'm paying my ass. I'm like,
Supervillain said it could be she wants to feel you out and don't want to feel like I owe you some sloppy after dinner.
Right. But exactly.
I get that. And it's like, it can go, it's so many different ways this can go.
Yeah,
you know
some women go, they owe you. They be like,
yeah, now that you paid, but then I'm sitting there like, why can't you just let the man be the gentleman and do what you're gonna do? And then I think it's like it's on how you say it, because I've gone out with a woman before and she's been like this. She's tried to pay and I'm like, no, I got it, or whatever. And then they be adamant. I'm like, all right, look, if you want to do it, you can leave the tip. You know what I'm saying? And, so they might do that. But then at the same time, I've had a woman who goes like this. Okay, listen, I had a good time, but next time I'm paying, and I'd be like this. Right. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm never going to stop her for doing her thing. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate it, because some women, I say all, some women be like this, and I'm just not paying for nothing. They looking at for you to go after date. And it's like, nah. Okay. So now I got a good one for y'all. Red flag, green flag. Y'all have been talking and she tells you that she has a 90-day rule before she can have sex and do whatever. A 90-day rule, no head, no whatever. Is that a red flag or a green flag? And that's both ways.
I'm gonna say
the 90-day rule, red flag or green flag?
So I'm gonna say red flag, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna say red flag.
Why you say
the
red
only
flag?
way I could see like
you good, that was my fault. You good.
Okay.
You good. No,
the only way and this is me, y'all. The only way I could see this is like if she's going through like something spiritual, or she's trying to sit and do something where, you know, she's doing that for a spiritual reason. Other than that, you ain't give nobody else 90 fucking days.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't give nobody else 90 days. Now that, you know, I feel me. You
remember,
fuck with who you fuck with.
Remember, it's a guy, it's a he. So he's giving you 90 days. In 90 days, we can't do nothing.
It's the same thing. The only way I could see that is because you doing some real spiritual stuff. Like, look, I'm on my spiritual journey, and a part of my spiritual journey, I have to sit and do 90 days to make sure I'm aligning with somebody that's on the same alignment as me. I could see that. But if you just think I'm doing 90 days because niggas is not gonna be getting my pussy, nah, you all in red flag.
Okay.
And vice versa.
Case, how you feel about it? 90 days, red flag or green flag?
Yeah, it's, you know, that's kind of a touchy one, because I like Mika said, it could be spiritual, but also it could be just, you know, you done been through a whole lot, and you thinking that, you know, she's rejecting or holding back to try to fill me out a little bit more. So you putting I don't like the standard. I don't like it got to be 90 days. Okay. Mm-hmm. So on the 91st day, you give me something, and now all of a sudden I still do you wrong. You get what I'm saying? So exactly. It's kind of one of those things. My first intention is to say green flag, you know, because I would just assume you have standards. But it's like, why are you putting standards on something? Why are you putting that in? Like, why put it to a day? So
because her baby father got it in 3 days and she got pregnant a month later.
No,
And
so
now
look,
she's pissed off.
and see, I'm surprised neither one of y'all picked up on it first because I don't know if anybody said in the comments. I ain't looking in the comments yet, but it's gonna be a red flag for me. Okay, like I would respect your spiritual journey and all that. Like Meek said, I will respect it, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know if I'm hanging around my 90 days. We can still talk, but I might go get something somewhere else. But the reason why it's a red flag is she could be trying to heal up from something. You know what I mean? She could have had something, and she need 90 days to get ahead and get that, cleared up.
I wouldn't even think.
You know what
I wouldn't even think
It's
that.
like, yeah, exactly. So it starts out as, oh, I don't do it in 90 days. Nah, you trying to heal. Something was burning. You know what I mean? And you trying to make sure all that's out your system before you get somebody else. So I'm just saying that could be it too. That can be it too. Are they exclusive for 90 days? Is he also waiting 90 days? Nah, if that's something that you're doing, I'm good. Ty said, I'm doing 90 days because I'm on a coochie fast. Thank you, Billy. Fresh up that pack. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that fresh back, man. 5% interest in compound. Let me see. 90 days long. Wife made me wait 30 days when we started dating. Now look, y'all, Dirk, when you was waiting those 30 days, was that both of y'all? Were y'all both waiting 30 days, or y'all was just dating? So was you tapping something else while you was on that 30-day fast? Like, you can talk to us. It was before. You can't get in trouble.
Like, that's the thing. Like, if that's just something that both of you guys are doing, that's cool. But I just don't understand the standard. Like I said, I don't understand why putting a date to it. If it just so happened to be 90 days, because that happens. Like, even in marriage, let's just be real. You can sit there and before you know it, with life just being life, you be like, damn, we ain't did something in quite some time. I'm not gonna say 30 days or 90 days and not like that, but you be like, dang, I ain't had nothing in a minute or whatever. But you didn't do it purposely. Like, I know a dude that he said, me and my wife have not did anything in 30 days, but it wasn't purposely. It was because they were both busy. They were working, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They were in different areas.
I wasn't planned. It just felt that
way. It wasn't planned. It just happened. Yeah. That's different. You know what I'm saying? But when you sit there and say, do not do that, you know, it's like, why are we putting a standard on that?
Okay. All right. So here's the next one, y'all. So you just start dating this person. Y'all are dating exclusively. You know, I mean, it's nice. Y'all talking often, right? But takes hours to text you back every time. Y'all are supposed to be into each other, but every time I text, it's like it takes hours for you to respond back. Is that a red flag or is that a green flag?
Now that's a red flag for me.
Okay.
Because when you get married, when you get married, I'm already have to deal with that shit. Mm-hmm. I gotta.
If you can't text me now,
if you can't text me now, I can only imagine what it's gonna be like if this thing get jumping. Because in marriage, I'll be texting T and she be like, "I ain't even see my phone." Like, Jesus, woman.
I am dead. Like, look.
Yo, how much busy are we? So, you know, and it's like, I'm here, you know, whatever the case may be. So as a dating, if you know, where we're supposed to be exclusive, yes, that's a red flag.
Okay. Amik, how you feel about that? Is that a green flag
Same
or a red flag?
Red flag.
Hours.
Major red
flag. Red flag?
Mm-hmm.
Major.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dating?
Come on. I think for me, it's got to be a red flag too, because I'm like, if we're dating and now it's always taking an hour to hit me back, and then now, you know, when you're dating, I want to say, let's say you're dating, and you know, when you're dating, you can date other people. My thing is, when you don't hit me back, it just shows me how much interest you have. Right. Because if I'm feeling you, I don't care how busy it is, you on my mind. I'm gonna at least let you know, like, yo, you're on my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about you. So that definitely has to be something that has to come out there, because I'm like, there's no way. I know all of us is busy. You know, as busy you are, you can take the time out to hit somebody out. And then there's certain people, I'm gonna be honest, there's certain people I will text and I can text all day, do whatever. There's certain people like, I'm just not texting. I don't have time. Like, it's on what you want. You make time for what you want to make time for. So that's definitely something right there.
See, now here's the thing. Cash said I'm a busy person, which I understand. People are busy, but I think that especially when it comes to a text, if you say, "Hey, I'm doing this" or whatever, and then the person gotta understand. But if it's like, What you doing? I'm at home. Okay, how was your day? And then an hour later, you get my day was good. That's crazy. Vonnie said, as someone who was guilty of thinking you text back but didn't, not too much of her. So I guess Vonnie is just like a homegirl. They be thinking they text people back, but they didn't.
I have those moments. I do have those moments where I'm so busy, but I'm trying to sit and respond, and I think I sent send, and I didn't send. I've had those moments a lot, right?
Yeah.
But how many times?
Now,
Nigga, we're not doing that all the time now.
Number one auntie takes it to what me and Bill is saying. This is where you go to the left. She says, "Who you talking to today that you can't respond back?" Everything ain't a negative, but it can be perceived as one. I get it. She's the type that if he don't text back in 25.5 seconds, she thinking he doing something else.
But
that's a crazy joke. That's a crazy when people are like this. Oh, but you out here texting these other bitches. They're like, right. I didn't even have like when you're doing that.
Right.
Like,
I was in the bathroom. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know what name is that, but it says something untitled. I'm sorry. It says some people don't have time to text all day, just call. That's true. That's very true. So I get it, but to me,
people have 9 to 5s, and sometimes
like if I don't
get that part.
Yeah, if I don't know,
like if you work, I'm not gonna expect you working 9 to 5. I'm not gonna sit here and expect you if I text you at 10:30 for you to respond because you're working. You know what I'm saying? I understand that part, but I'm me personally. If I'm interested in somebody and I really like this person and they pop up in my mind, I'm definitely wanting to be like, hey, I'm busy, but y'all thought about you. I hope you're having a good day. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll just leave it at that. I'm gonna even knowing that I'm having a busy day, I'm gonna sit and let you know, listen, I'm thinking about you. You popped in my mind, but I'll talk to you soon. I pray you have a nice day. You're gonna respond. Niggas got their phone in their hand all the time. I'm not saying everybody does, but most of the time, everybody's phone is in their hand. You got people that work in cubicles and they supervise.
You work on your phone.
Some people even work on their phone. So you're gonna answer a text that you want to. I got 100 text messages right now on my phone, and out of them 100 text messages, I only respond to 3 because those are the only 3 that I'm interested in responding to.
Right. My brother Deke said, if I don't respond in 10 seconds, she's calling as I'm responding. Yeah, that's just too quick. Come on now, slow down.
10 seconds.
Slow
down.
My thing is this: if it's that important,
call me. Right.
Call me. Leave a message. Call me if it's that important. You know, that's my thing. Okay.
Cash said, "I'm busy. I'll get with you, and I need some cheeks." See.
Hey yo,
this is
y'all know Cash. All right, this one's gonna get deep. You're in a relationship, and your significant other ask for you to share your location with them and you say no. Is that a red flag or is that a green flag?
Wait, hold on.
Not sharing your location.
I get what you're saying, but I think you worded it different. You ask for their location and they say no. Is that a red flag or a green flag to us?
Yes.
Because I'm about to say, if we say no, it's gonna always be a green.
But
I'm good. What you mean? Ain't no green.
But is that a red flag?
And they say no.
I don't think that's a red flag.
You don't think it's a red flag?
If I'm in a relationship with somebody and I share my
No.
location.
You're asking him. Let's say you ask your husband and say, "Babe, I want you to share your location." He'd be like, "No." Is that a red flag?
Yeah, I'm gonna say because
that's a red flag. Come on.
If I'm gonna be
Why is it a red flag?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a red flag because I'm not. It's not like if I'm speaking for myself. I'm not asking because I want to know where you at and what you're doing. I'm asking because I have concern. I want to make sure you get there safe or you get home safe.
Okay.
But if you tell me no, then I'm gonna ask why.
You need reasoning. Okay.
I need a reason for why. Yeah, like why is it that you don't want to share your location? And I'm gonna explain. I'm not asking you to share it because I just want to know where you at. I have concerns. I want to make sure you get there safe. And it's a red flag. It's a red flag.
red flags. Meek said
I'm
it's a
not even laughing at Meek. I just have to look at the comments. And Vine said, now I'm like, Ace, how long we been together? See?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
when it's
if
me,
I'm related,
everybody be
yeah.
like this. Now you moving to good. I'm telling you, like sometimes you gonna be like, whoa, because hold on, slow down. I'm gonna say
I agree with Bunny. How long? Depending on how long we've been together.
see, here go number one, auntie. Why you can't share your location? What the hell you doing? Superman said, I will share my location now because of my health condition. Sometimes you may need to know exactly where I am if I can't communicate with myself. Now I get that. I totally get it. I think, like Mika is saying, I think it depends on the reason why the person says it. Because like if you, like you said, Meek, if you like, hey, you dealing with health problems or these things are going on, why don't we just share locations? If they like, nah, that is a red flag. But if you just come out and out of the blue, just like, yo, what you think about sharing location? They're like, nah, for what?
For what?
It's a green flag for me because, like, yeah, what are we sharing it for? Like, then that, like Viney said, how long we been together? What's going on? Like, you know what I mean? That's when you start adding up.
Like me, honestly, I share my location because one, I'm a female and I'm out all the time by myself. Like I'm always by myself and I be out of states driving by myself. So I'm always sharing my location because I need people to know where I'm at. God forbid something happens to me.
Right.
So when it comes to that location thing, I don't have a problem at all with it. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I would say it starts off as a red flag, but then I'll say I'm a green flag, and it's because of whatever it is. I know from me myself, I don't mind sharing my locations, but I don't feel like I have to share my locations. And like perfect example, if I go away to Mexico, I'm gonna share my location with whoever because I'm in Mexico. So God forbid I don't come back, but like, nah, he was seen right here, whatever.
That's a fact.
Right.
You know what I mean? So those things I get. Right, but now when I'm, let's say, home.
But if I'm just going to the nail salon and you're talking about you want me to share my location, like why? You know where is that?
I don't like to feel like I have eyes on me at own time, like my own. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just want to be by myself. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Right. It doesn't necessarily have to be doing something crazy, but so that's why I'm just like, I need to know your reasoning when you go. But now if you come out like, yo, I ain't sharing up with you. You look like you hiding something. Then that's a whole different situation. You know
I want you to share your location so like that I could see where you at, so I know what store is close to you. So I tell you before you get here, stop at the store, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then it also depends on, like, for example, I share my location with T, right? It also depends on when you are contacting a person in regards to, like, for example, how Mika said, if she calls and says, oh yeah, I just seen you drive past Walmart. Stop. Wait a minute. Like, are you tracking me right now?
But see, that's the thing. I don't like
that's when it's a red flag. Like that's a red
flag.
Right.
Like, no.
Right.
If I'm going out, like my thing is this. If I'm out at one place and then the next thing you know, you text me, oh, I see y'all at such and such bar. Like, what? Why are you watching me, clocking me?
Right, but see, because that, like, for example, I give you case in point. My niece lost her phone or misplaced her phone because we wanted to find it, and her ex said to me, "Yeah, her phone is here." I knew that was her ex. Look, I knew that was her ex, but I thought that was like, because they still was like, this was when they first had broke up or whatever. So I'm thinking the ex was told by my niece to communicate with me in terms of getting the phone back. It was at a club. So the ex called me, hey, Uncle Ace, it is at such and such and such. Got it. No problem. I go there. I'm communicating like, hey, guide me to where you see. It just says here. It doesn't really say that you know, what part, Yeah. Fast forward the story. I find the phone. Say, hey, I'm gonna let my niece know I got the phone. She's like, okay, cool. My niece calls T and says, hey, I'm at work. I don't know where my phone is. T like, your uncle got your phone. She like, how you get the phone? So I told her, yeah, your ex told me to get the phone. She like, the fuck? Exactly. Why?
He was tracking your ass the whole time. He was like this. Oh, no, that joint is down the block. Yo, he been tracking her all that's why the relationship ain't work.
Right. So I'm like, yo,
Because he was busy, like, and see, my thing is this, and it comes to a trust thing. Like, if you gotta do all that, and you gotta sit here and track somebody, seeing where they going everywhere, like, yo, that's a trust.
that ain't good. Yeah, that part ain't good. That's the red flag. That's a red flag. When you just sitting there.
That's definitely a trust thing. Okay, so hold on, let me guess you. Okay, green flag or red flag? They frequently cancel plans at the last minute. Frequently,
red flag.
People they cancel plans all the time at the end. Is this a red flag or a green
That's a red flag? That's a red flag.
Like, I feel like you have so many times to cancel on, like, to cancel on me. To now, when you cancel again, that's my fault. So I have to get to the point where I'm like, nah, I'm not even coming into.
That goes for friendships too.
No, this isn't just relationship. This is friendships. This is friendship. Like, I'm talking about. This is friendships. This is business. Like, I know certain people that I call, and then they always, like, there's a comedian that I used to call and be like, yo, you want to I'm booking for the show. All right, they book. They'll hit me up the day of the show, day before, but I can't make it. One time, I understand things happen, but I feel like some people be killing the same person every show. They be like, did you say my cousin just passed away?
Did you say there's a comedian or comedians?
Well, I know I have a comedian on the list.
Oh, because you might as well put several of them that do that.
I'm just saying somebody, and then it's crazy because somebody else called me and said, yo, they canceled on me. I'll be like this.
That's them.
Come on, man.
That's them. That's just them. Like, that's just them.
Exactly. So I'm like, nah, Meek, you are over there, whatever you eating up.
What are you eating?
First of all, she was struggling to get into the bag.
Oh, I didn't want to say nothing, but sure enough, Meek was like, yo, Meek, this is all we heard.
Exactly. Yo, they using it.
I'm sorry, I got hungry.
Like, hey, look, this is how you was looking though, Meek. Like, Bill could be talking to you like this. I'm like, yo, Mika has no care in the world.
She's like, I don't care. I gotta eat.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Food ain't gonna eat itself.
Yeah.
Yo. All right. So no, that's definitely gonna be a record for. All right. Let me get one more before we get out of here. Let me see. This is just funny. I want to hear how Meek feels about this because Meek be cleaning and doing everything, right? Meek.
Oh God.
I don't want red flag or green flag? Someone that doesn't know how to fold a fitted sheet. If they don't know how to fold a fitted sheet, is that a red flag?
That shit is burgundy. That's burgundy.
Listen.
That's burgundy. You should know how to fold your fitted sheets.
I'm gonna show
you
how
my sons know how to fold fitted sheets. That's why I say. This is why I say I prefer burgundy. That shit is burgundy for me.
Yo, a fitted sheet is that?
Let me go in my linen closet and I see.
Right, I'm with Cash.
A bunch of
don't know how to fold a fitted sheet.
A what?
Most people don't know how to fold a fitted sheet.
I know.
Well, I'm not a part of that. That's a red flag.
No, that is not a red flag to me.
I'm gonna fold it up, but it don't come out right. So that's why I'll be like,
I don't expect it to be perfect.
Nah,
but don't do no.
So
fumble. What is it? This fumble.
How is that a red flag?
You should know how to fold. You don't know how to fold? Like how you don't know how to fold?
A fitted sheet?
No, a fitted sheet.
You should know how to fold. You should know how to fold your sheets.
But hold on, wait a minute. There's a certain way. Can you agree with this, Mika? Because you're the only one out of the three of us that knows how to fold a fitted sheet properly. Can you agree that there is a certain way to fold a fitted sheet?
There is a certain way to fold the fitted sheet.
Right. You can't give me, but listen, you can't give me 3 different ways of folding a fitted sheet. It's probably only one. What we're saying is,
I see some Instagram.
I've seen some exclusive. I've seen about 15.
But what I'm saying is this: when we look at a pillowcase or a flat sheet, you can fold it multiple ways and it still come out presentable. Mm-hmm. We all know how to do that. Now, if the question would have been, don't do
no fumbling.
And the question
told
would have
you,
been
Meek
like,
is
what they
stressed
said,
right
they
now.
don't
I'm stressed
they
right
don't
now.
know how to fold clothes or linen, then I would say, okay, red flag. But fitted sheets in particular, come on now. Come on. Hold up, Cash.
I don't-
Yo,
I
Cash, you
don't-
stupid. Hearing the smoke detector beep. Yo,
Yeah.
hearing the smoke detector beep while we on the phone talking, is that
Yeah.
a red flag?
Wait,
Yo, I would be
wait.
like, this.
That's
When I
a
come up, I'm
yellow
dropping off
flag.
batteries, yo.
Hold up.
I'm
I
dropping
got
off
one
batteries.
for
That's
you.
yo.
hilarious.
Hold up. I got one for you.
Yeah.
Here's a red flag or a green flag. You go to their house for the first time and they don't have any smoke detectors.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Nigga, I'm out. I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. Nigga, I'm out.
I'm out the door.
Nah,
Like-
this your house not up to code. I gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
your
I'm
house
out the
not up to
door.
code.
Emotional damage.
Yo,
Yeah, come on.
no, I'm good. And then she
I
talk,
don't
and
like
they talk, and she
fire.
talk about I'm
I don't like
cooking.
fire.
Nah.
Okay, here's another one more
Yeah.
Oh.
interesting. Here's another one more interesting.
Who
You-
knows how
you-
to fold fitted sheets like that? It's not a bad thing. Like,
Yo,
why
I don't know how
you
to fold a
a
fitted
fitted sheet? Because
I
it
know how to
looks
make
better
it
when you do
presentable. Yeah, I don't do that part. I know how to make it
No, I
presentable.
do it. Ace, it's the same thing when you do that and then you fold it.
No,
and
the
then you
fuck
put
is
something on
not.
top of it.
No,
I don't know.
the fuck
No,
is
because
not.
y'all don't.
I know how to make it
the thing is,
presentable.
y'all don't know how to
The
layer your
fuck
folded sheets.
it's
You gotta
not.
layer, Meek, you gotta,
Nope.
and then put it
Nope.
here and put something heavy
Nope.
on
I
top
know
of
how
it.
to. I know
So
how to.
now,
I know how to
That's
make
why
it
I
presentable.
always say, just let me fold. Don't worry about it. I'll fold.
Yeah,
it.
I know how to make it presentable.
I'm a
I know how to make
That's
it
and
presentable.
I'll do it.
Like I'm cool with
All
that.
right.
No problem.
Here's a question. You go to their house, and no, this is your first time staying the night at their house, and you ask them for a face cloth. They say, I don't use that.
That's a
And
red flag.
you say you have a loofah. They're like, nah, I don't use no washcloth at all.
Yeah, no, that's a red flag.
I use my
You gotta
hand.
be like this,
to wash
man.
my mouth.
I'll be right back, man. I'll be back.
Is that yo? I don't know if y'all seen it. Apparently, there are some white people that said they don't understand washcloths.
Listen to me. There's Hispanics that don't use washcloths.
There's a
They
lot.
got a
There's
red
a lot of
flag.
Latinos. There's a lot of Latinos. There's a lot of people that don't use washcloths. We use motherfucking washcloths because everybody's ass is on that motherfucking bar. So
Hold up.
I don't
Cash
need
said
to-
red flag. Cash said red flag or green flag. They don't have no blinds. I mean, they don't have no curtains, just blinds. I don't know. See, here's the thing.
How about that?
It's giving.
Hold on.
It's giving trap house.
Is it hers? How? All right. It's her house,
Right.
I'm
See,
for
now I gotta ask you a question.
If it's one of my man's cribs, I'm like this. I mean, we know Cash. Cash is like my drapes go with my comic books. That's the Cash. But then you might go to another dude's house where he'd be like this. Yo, these blinds is fine to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's the bachelor pad, like the bachelor, like nobody care about that shit.
Here's my thing. No, I even got one
Giving me
better.
trap house.
Right. No. Because see, like Bonnie said, are the blinds broken? I mean, are they intact or covered? Because if
Now,
they're
if they got
intact,
that crack, if they got cracks in them,
right? If they got multiple cracks, like it's like now that's
missing
throwing me
pieces.
off.
That's wild.
But
Nah.
when
That shit look like it's missing a tooth.
yeah, now hold up.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Let me ask y'all this. I will take broken blinds over somebody having ripped shades. Like if you still got shades in 2024, you know the
Bruh.
joint where you pull it down
Mhm,
and it,
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm,
Bruh.
you got shades.
Yeah, no, we do. You gotta have.
You got
curtains.
shades in 2024. I don't know.
Listen, that's
That
it.
one, I think that one I might be like this. Nah, boo, I'm out. If I be like
We
this,
don't
yo,
want no shades on the window. We don't want no plastic bags on the windows or your baby father's shirts on the windows. That's giving trap house.
you said no baby father
Right.
shirts on the windows.
Yeah, baby father's shirts. I've been to people's houses and they had a shirt and they're, oh, that's my baby father's shirt. The curtains. What? Why you ain't just go to the?
That's like
You know they
college
sell.
days. College days.
Wait.
They used to have the t-shirts hanging up.
Wait,
covering
here
that.
go
Yeah,
one.
that was-
Here go one. Green flag or red flag? She don't have no cereal in the box. Like all the boxes of cereal are open. Like it's open.
And there's nothing in them.
That's some stale
No.
cereal.
It's something in them, but you know how you put the fold. You know how you put the close the box back up. Nah, you just open.
That's some stale ass cereal. She likes stale cereal.
I don't know what cereal. Yeah,
that's a red flag.
Her milk probably got lumps. Her milk probably got lumps in it. But listen, people, listen. I hope y'all enjoyed today. I hope y'all enjoyed.
That's disgusting.
Say red flag. That's gonna drive me insane.
I love my cereal. You better stop playing with the fucking cereal. I have a heart attack.
But like I said, people, make sure y'all tune in. Tomorrow we are back from 12 to 1 with your favorite host, Bill the Billionaire, Ace Brown, and Tamika. And we'll be back tomorrow, 12 to 1. And Mondays we on GS Radio. We appreciate y'all. If y'all miss any of this, make sure y'all go to YouTube and catch all from the beginning. And like I said, if y'all ever want to email to be a part of the show, go ahead and send the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com.
Safe place. I need you to respond to the email. Safe place.
We definitely need that. I don't know what's going on.
I'm still confused.
Cash, I can't move back here. Pause. It's like freezing. It's freezing on my end. So I guess we're gonna end the show. We appreciate y'all, and it's a Good Brunchin Podcast, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. I feel like me. We're still sitting there. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast.